Yeah, I'll have to watch that. Bradley Cooper. Okay, all right. I still think probably my favorite war movie, yeah, Band of Brothers. I mean, no question about it. I mean, it's not really a movie; it's a series, but definitely the things that those guys did. Like when you think about like, you know, yeah, what they had to do, or like even more so, like the guys that were at Point du Hoc. How? And I don't swear usually on my channel, but how the hell did those guys do that? How did they
What about Shaving Private Ryan?
I'm just that was Point du Hoc, I think, on the and Saving. No, Saving Private Ryan was the beaches of Normandy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was it Band of Brothers? That was no, they were paratroopers.
Band of Brothers dropped behind,
right,
to take them to net.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of the one where they actually because if just the Point du Hoc was like a cliff that they had to scale up while guys were throwing grenades and shooting down at them. I mean, how did anybody even get up to the top? But they did. It's just those guys were amazing. They really were amazing people.
I don't play this map enough. I don't know all the shortcuts yet.
Behind Enemy Lines. Yep, that's a great movie. I saw that. How do you get from the tipper to the seeder? So what I would do, 44 Magnum, is I would tip them on the ground, and then you can use a bucket loader to load them into the seeder. You should be able to dump them into the seeder with the bucket loader. Oh, there you go. I liked Fury. The only thing I didn't like Fury, and I'm just going to say it was like the Alamo ending kind of bugged me. I don't know, but I did like the movie. I did like the movie Fury. The ending was a little bit over the top, but it was almost like the. Never mind. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it. I loved Fury, but I just the ending part kind of bugged me a little bit. I felt like it was a little bit unrealistic, but. All 6 sniper movies.
F1.
Hey, what's up, FCAC? Or EFAI. I'll never be able to say that. I'm going to call you Semis.
Nice.
How you doing, buddy?
Now we're making money.
There we go.
That was only one trailer. I got to tab to the next one.
Yeah.
And select it to tip from the.
I know, Mr. Long. It blows my mind,
side.
Too. Yep. Yay, new follower. Hey, Axon Jackson. Longest day. Thank you. That was it. It was the longest day. You're right. Yeah, longest day. Yep, Point du Hoc. Yep. You said nice live. Oh yeah, we're live.
So that winding might just made the biggest mistake I could ever do. My God, I'm still...
Big mistake. What the heck is that noise, Seth? That? Hey, what's up, Pirate Monkey?
The sound of someone who's lost all hope.
Thank you, Semis. I like you too. I'm glad to have you on board. So is there a pro to just shredding leftovers instead of baling them? Other than the extra work that is. Well, you can sell them, Miss Rebelicious, and they're worth quite a bit of money. Eight round bales are worth about $2,000. If you do a pretty large field, you could get maybe like 50 or 60 bales off that field. You're looking at $10,000, $15,000, maybe even $20,000 extra from the crop. So it's definitely worth baling them and selling them, or using a collection wagon to sell them. Obviously, you also can use them to feed your animals, but I think the big thing is if you're not going to feed animals, don't just shred those materials. Use them to sell.
Arthur, could you do that end of the field?
Which end? Also, you want me? Oh, like you want me to snip it off?
Just across this end? Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll back up and do it.
Because I'm cutting it a little bit close.
Bridge Too Far, another great film. I don't like the fact that Bridge Too Far was kind of filmed in Vaseline vision. That was back when they were putting Vaseline on their cameras to make everything look kind of like foggy, and I don't like that effect. It looks too much like a soap opera. But I love Bridge Too Far. It is a great movie.
How dare you sleep with my husband? Slap.
What? What?
Soap operas.
Oh. That is right, Telly Monster. It does not create I'm getting tongue-tied. The crops that produce... Oh, my gosh, I forgot to go to the other farm. The crops that produce straw are going to be oats, hay... I'm sorry.
No, oats, wheat, and barley.
I need to quit. Oats, wheat, and barley. Thank you, Oseh. Yeah, those are the 3 that create. The other ones, canola, soybeans, sunflower, and corn do not make any straw. So
You could always just say, stay on Oseh's farm for this week, and then
yeah,
next week
I think maybe
do a
that's what's going to
different
happen.
farm,
Well,
and the
Animal
week
Farm's
after.
going to be sad, but
Next week you can do Animal Farm, and then the week after, move to a different farm.
hey,
You could do it as a weekly basis instead of like multiple farms per week.
we are doing
very
good,
good
Pirate
idea.
Monkey. Mortius, you can join. There are 4 slots available, or maybe even 5 right now. All the information you need is below the video. You'll need to have Discord so that you can hear your team leader on the farm that you're working on. And you'll also need to be able to have, obviously, the game. And there's one mod. You're going to need the T127 baling mod from Ursus. It's part of the game. It's in the mod hub, but you'll need to have that baler. And that's it. The information, the password, everything is down below in the information below the video. So, oh, yeah, we got to unload here. I'm actually almost full, so... I've actually never seen Bridge on the River Kwai. It looks like a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
I will wait till you pull around, actually, if you have enough room.
Okay, so all your base are
construction is
belong to
working.
us. Pirate Monkey, have you ever seen the all your base are belonging to us Rhapsody? Great video. I forget what they call it. I think they call it I think it's called the... No, what do they call it? It's not the Bohemian Rhapsody, but it's that song. Anyway. All right, Mordicus. Looking forward to... Or Mortius, thanks. Looking forward to seeing you. Oh, having a great time in FS19 more. We are on the dedicated server now more. For my birthday, Simone bought me a dedicated server for a year. So we have a year's rental of a dedicated server for
For a whole
FS19.
year.
Yep, and it's made a big difference in the performance for everybody. It's knocks the lag times down, and it takes the load off of my computer, so the game's running much better now that I'm doing the multiplayer. So, sorry, Tank. What you say? What you say? All your base all belong to us. You know what you're doing. Move every zig. Anyway, yeah, all your base belong to us. What was that? Zero Wing? Was that the name of the game that they're?
That was the name of the game. Yeah, 0.
Yeah, she's the best, isn't she? She's sound asleep right now. I've got her on my phone. So here's the story again.
Oh, not again.
Not again. We took a little nap this afternoon because she was super tired. And I was pretty tired from shopping. So I woke her up. She was up for like 5 minutes, and then she just kind of passed out again. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to let her sleep. I tried to wake her up, but she wouldn't wake up. So I have her on my phone right now, and I'm watching her, and she's sound asleep. So.
I hear some snoring.
No, that's Seth, actually,
Oh, okay.
I think. That's actually somebody else's mic. I'm not sure whose that is.
Well, let me check.
It's
It
silent.
might be
in my
my
room.
wheel.
Oh, it's your steering wheel.
mic is
Oh,
muted.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Somebody already said that was Oseh's wheel. Yeah. Okay, that's what they meant. I'm like, what do you mean that was Oseh's wheel? It's Oseh's wheel making the steering noises.
It sounds like someone's sleeping.
Here, now watch. Hang on. Shh. Listen, guys. Watch as Oseh turns. You'll hear the wheel.
Oh,
That
that's
sounds
the
like-
gears and the wheel.
Yeah, it is the wheel, but it sounds so much like someone is sleeping.
That's so funny.
Hashtag stealing.
So you can tell when Oseh's turning. We can hear his wheel turning. Thank you, Moore. I had a great birthday. It was a nice night.
Yeah, because with Farm Sim, the drive's engaged, so it's centering. But in Truck Sim, it releases and is...
Yeah, it only engages when you're
force
going
feedback.
fast, right? I'm going to make one more pass for you.
instead, so you get them rattling instead when you're going around corners at speed.
I know, Pirate. Timmy is a machine when it comes to cheer and giving away subscriptions, and so is Simone. Simone gives away a ton of subscriptions too. But Timmy definitely holds the record.
I will
no,
wait
she
till
won't be.
next
She
pass.
won't be mad because I did try to wake her up. But you know what? Tonight, she needed sleep. She really did. So I don't think she'll be mad at me because I did try to wake her up. And yeah, no, but that is Oseh's steering wheel. I have yet to hear her snore. A lot of times, like if she's having a bad night or whatever, I'll leave the stream up. on my phone, and I've never heard her snoring, but she definitely has heard me snoring. So, but yeah, no, she's asleep.
We need to wake. Also steering wheel up.
By the way, Kaleem, hello and welcome. It's good to see you again. So I'm going to do one more pass feared and then we'll be ready. Oh, Simone's my girlfriend, Pirate Monkey. Well, at this point, pretty much. Well, not officially, but fiance at this point. It'll be official here in a couple weeks. And I can say that, but she's sleeping. Because she's sleeping.
Guess this part is gonna be sent to her by a random person.
No, she'll be here. I've got a little surprise for her when she arrives. Let's see. How
Is it a new computer?
You know, Fairy, I don't know how you do that, but let's see. How do you find people that you know so you can follow them on here? Can someone help Fairy with that? Because I'm not sure. I'm not a huge Twitch expert, but
What does he want to do?
you said you're sub snob. Only the best are on your list. Let's see. I wish I could meet someone that is. It happened fast. I'll tell you what, though. We have spent a lot of time together. Like, pretty much every day, all day, we spend together. So, it's been a good thing. So, let's see. It's now pretty much official. Yeah, right. Exactly, Jay Godwin. All right. I am coming down the hill. When I come back up the other side, I will need to unload Feared. So, yeah, I am more. It has been just the last couple, even days. It's like it just gets better and better. It's so good. You said when you told your brother your gaming computer specs. My specs are okay. Like I said, I'm using about 2-year-old equipment at this point, and I'm gonna probably stay with it for a while, since I can play Farm Sim pretty smoothly. That's really the main game that I play. Everything else seems to run well, too, so I'm not... Wait, you're a teen and you're not into girls? What?
Oh, hold on.
Hold up a second here.
Hold on.
If you were like 5, ew, but when you're like 15, man...
There's something wrong. I'm sorry about
that. Girls made me feel sick when I was like 15. I'm like, oh, I'm in love. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Seth, you've always been kind of a what do you call that? A romantic though, Soupy.
What do you mean by
Like even when you were little, you always liked girls. He was so cute when he's little. We'd go on vacation. There'd be a cute girl there, like his age, and he'd end up liking her. It's funny. Oh well, you're 13. Yeah, that's where you start to cross over. I know. There you go, Fairy Golden. Ah, okay. So most. You might be able to see, like, what kind of people are you looking for, Fairy Golden? Like other YouTubers that you like? Most of the time, it's not like me where my name is completely different from my YouTube name. And actually, V Blue Guitar used to be my YouTube name, too. But
I think I'm going to play Doom.
thanks to Google for changing that. Well, that makes a difference, too, yeah, because you're not around chicks all the time.
Who wants to play Minecraft?
That's right. None of the girls liked me, so it was all right.
I want to set up a dedicated Minecraft server.
Did I just hear somebody say playing Minecraft? Yes, please.
Thomas wants to play Minecraft with you.
Wait.
Yeah, no dating till you're 18. I kind of agree with that, because when you're younger than that, you just end up getting in trouble. What you should do is...
Wait till I can drive.
Yeah, like, have fun with groups of people. That's really what you should be doing.
Ooh.
Yeah, me too, K-Tigris. I don't know. I'm like Seth. I was a hopeless romantic when I was a kid. And ironically, the first girl that I had a crush on was, well, English. Her name was Sally Welfare. It was in 3rd grade. Yes? Love you too,
I want to
Soupy.
set up a dedicated Minecraft server.
Dedicated Minecraft server.
Fun.
Seth is going to start his own Minecraft server.
Minecraft.
What edition of Minecraft do you play? I think just the regular edition, right?
Yeah.
Windows 10 version or the actual PC version?
PC version, right, Seth?
Yeah, too bad you can't.
Yeah, not the Windows 10 version.
Too bad you can't freaking
If you
set
bought
up
the
a server
Windows 10,
without
you're
having to
stupid.
go
I'm
through
sorry.
actually all the dedicated stuff. Like you can only get the LAN or dedicated. It's really, really annoying.
Oseh steering wheel, wake up.
Oh, I don't know, Tank and Pray. Has anyone noticed that any of the other harvesters beeping when they get full? Or is the Nova the only one?
I don't know if I do this online.
It's the only one that I've noticed, Tank Pray. Tank X.
CSGO.
One question, Arthur. Have you played Transport Fever?
That's cute, Tully. I definitely am.
Dude, you know what game I love?
What's up, Captain Hook? I'm sorry, what was that again, Thomas?
Have you ever played Transport Fever?
No, I've seen it, and it looks like fun, but it's one of those things like things like I own Prison Architect, and I've never played it. I own City Skylines, I've never played it. I own like 50
this is
games I've never
perfect
played.
for you. You do choo-choo stuff, you do truck stuff, you know?
It would be
And
fun.
it's kind of calm. Like,
That's so
calm.
funny.
It's perfect for you, seriously.
Yep. Yeah, I do need to do more Farmers Dynasty. I haven't done a lot of that lately, but I would like to do it more.
They have updated it severely.
Like good
there is so
stuff?
much new stuff.
Is it good? Like, have they kind of made it a little bit less clunky too, or is it still real clunky?
Well, the controls have been fixed massively.
Oh, good. Yeah, maybe I will try it again then. I love that game. It's a great game.
I still don't know if it has wheel support, but the controls have at least been fixed for the most part.
Give me a couple weeks more, because I still have some stuff I have to get done, and I need to get these farm sim tutorials done. That has been bugging me, and I did the first one last night, but I still have to edit it. But I have a lot of tutorials I need to do. Once those are done, then probably like February, March, I'll head back over to Farmers Dynasty. I do want to play it again, though.
I mean, you could do 1 or 2 streams of it that aren't like YouTube streams, or even 1 or 2 streams that are YouTube streams.
It does
It's a
well
good
on
game.
YouTube too, you know.
Yeah, just add it in there as an extra stream for people every now and then.
Yeah, I should do more. I'm glad to hear that they've done the updates. Did I say hi, Captain Hook? I want to say hi. Make sure I stop and say hi. Yeah, I love my church. I go to Heartland Community Church. You guys can watch the services, actually, if you want to see me play guitar. I will not be playing this week on Sunday, but I'll be playing for New Year's Eve, and there's 4 services. So throughout the day, if you want to watch the... Oh, and we're doing the Carol of the Bells, and I'm playing the lead guitar on it. So if you guys want to see me rock out, it's right at the beginning of the service we're going to be playing it, and you'll get to see me rock it out, hopefully, and not screw it up. But it's heartlandcommunitychurch.org, and if you go to the events, there's a live stream on there, and you can actually watch it. And people will also video it, because people are going to freak out when we do it, so people are going to film it on their phones, and I'll post it on the Facebook group too when that comes out. So, but it'll be fun to watch. But yeah, that's funny, Jay Godwin. Tank Prey is using Minecraft 1.81. I remember that. I even remember that. That was, Yeah, it looks like it's progressed a lot from what I've been reading from the mod or the update list. Like, it looks like they fixed a lot of stuff, so I'll do it again.
They also have
yes.
like
oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say we're doing the Trans-Siberian Orchestra version. Yes. Yep. I'm gonna be playing my new Ibanez that I got from Ryan, the cheap Ibanez or the fake Ibanez or whatever. I'll be playing that for the first song, and then the rest of the stuff I'll be doing with my my Strat, because it's more straight up rock. But that first song is going to be my sweet Ibanez, because it's got that killer tone, that killer rock tone, and the fast neck. That song requires a 24 fret guitar, and the Ibanez is my only 24 fret guitar, because you're hitting that high E. So I can't do that with the Strat. The Strat's only got 21 frets, so I can't. I can kind of bend close, but I can't get it all the way up there. But with the Ibanez, I can bend it a lot higher. So.
What is going on?
Now, what were you going to say, Feared?
I was gonna say that Minecraft also has a lot of mods that change up the game severely, like magic combat and
all kinds of. I've seen the mods.
all sorts of.
There's thousands of them. Yep. Okay, Jay Godwin, I guess. Are you talking about Simone's stream? Oh Lord. No, Jay Godwin. That was the safety dance. Put it back in context. I'm just kidding. It's the safety
I
dance.
hate that song.
You can dance if you want to. Yep, that's the one we're doing, K-Tagris. We're doing it a little bit shorter, but it's close. It's about, because it's an intro song, so we don't want to be playing for like 3 minutes or 4 minutes. It'll be about 2 minutes long, but it's got all the really cool guitar parts in it. So I've got the sweeps at the end down pat. The only thing I'm having a hard time with is when we practiced it at church, my fingers were numb because I had played it way too much. So this next time I should be able to hit it pretty good. So what's the matter, Thomas?
Some stuff isn't working the way it should.
All right, pipe out, Fox. Let's do it. The August Burns red one. Well, I don't have any drop tune guitars. I'd have to talk to Ryan about that. Ooh, PRS. Now, here's the thing, IB. For some reason, the PRS neck makes me cramp. Like there is no. It makes my hand cramp like crazy. I've tried several PRSs. I had a friend that had a 10 top. It was like a $3,000 guitar. I could not play on that guitar. Like immediately, my hand started cramping. I don't know why it is, but it's just the wrong fit for my hand. So. So you currently attend Foursquare. Oh yeah, I used to go to Foursquare Church in here in Medina. We have one called Cornerstone Chapel, and I used to go there years ago. So Strauss was, let's do it. Mr. Long, she's going to go to Carrabba's. I actually have a gift certificate already for that. So I don't have any money, Seth. So no. Maybe if it's still on sale at the end of next week, we can do it, but not right now.
Just for future reference, don't try using buses to transport met because you're gonna struggle for half an hour. I would recommend it.
Let's see, just so you know, and we are going to New York, Mr. Long. She wants to see the where the Twin Towers were. She had one of her good friends had a friend who died there. So we're going to go do that. We're also going to go visit her friend in Maine. I'm going to go introduce her to my cousin in Michigan. We're going to stay with him for a couple days, and his girlfriend and or fiance. Wait, Time Lord. Oh, it's heartlandcommunitychurch.org. Heartlandcommunitychurch.org. Yeah, the Ibanez will be able to handle it. So yes, Jay Godwin. I did not start playing guitar until I was 15 years old. So you can do it. You just got to spend the time. The ticket to Vegas. Oh my gosh, that'll be expensive. I would love to go to Vegas. Vegas is beautiful, but it's a long way. That's like a 36-hour drive or more. Anyway, so you want to learn. But my suggestion to you, here's the big thing about learning to play guitar. You have to keep playing, and you got to play every day. You got to play it like you really want to play it. If you spend 2 to 3 hours a day, you'll be within 2 years you'll be able to freaking rock that guitar. But you got to stick with it. And if you love it, you will. If you don't, you might burn out. But I would suggest getting a cheap starter guitar setup and start learning how to play that way. And if you like it, then move on. I actually didn't get to play an electric guitar until about 7 months into my playing. I was playing an acoustic guitar, and when I played my first electric guitar, I was like, I have to get one of these. Like, I can't live without this. Oh, I love playing electric guitar. I love acoustic too, but I love electric. So.
Okay, I'll do.
Yep. So yeah, she's going to Carrabba's. She's never had Carrabba's. I don't know that she's ever had Chipotle either. We're gonna have to try Chipotle because I don't think they have that. And hey, what's up, Rye? Chipotle is not terrible. Shut up. Oh, that's cool, K-Tigris. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, 4-string basses. I love playing bass. I'm going to go around one more time before I need you, Fox, because it's still only like 20% full.
It's the best way to start.
Same with drums, right? Yep, you just got to stick with it. Yeah, I wouldn't gamble either, Mr. Long. There's so many cool things to do near Vegas. You've got Bryce Canyon. You've got Zion Canyon. They're all within like 4 hours. You've got Hoover Dam. You've got the Grand Canyon. I mean, there's so much stuff that's near Vegas like as a starting point. What, Ryan? Okay, tell them. Go tell them now. Go tell them. Tell them there's no. I'm going to order it. They can sit there and look at it. They're not having any until it's clean. Make him clean up. That means you too, Seth. Get down there.
Oh, I will. Come on.
Your friend has an electric. You could buy an acoustic. Yeah, just learn on the electric. It's way easier to play electric first. Yeah, that's true too, Captain Hook. Hard rock version of Joy to the World. That's so funny. Yes, that is it, Tully Monster. Sorry, did I say community church? Yeah, it's heartlandcommunity.org. I am so sorry. That's the right link, Tully. Thank you. Yep, sorry about that. I have to stop to look it up. Yeah, and you know what, Mr. Long, when I was out there years ago with my mom. I was probably like 15 or 16 years old when I saw Hoover Dam. We did the tour, and then we went to this taco place that was right there. There was a hotel, and they actually had like real steak in their tacos. Like it was like a piece of steak in a taco. Oh, it was so good. Yep. You know what, Mr. Long, her favorite meal right now is oh, hey, okay, we'll see you. Oh, you catch. Have a good night. Her favorite meal is fried chicken. She gets fried chicken like twice a week.
Fried chicken is the best thing in the universe.
I know, she's so funny. She's like, she and her kids get fried chicken. It's just so funny. She had it tonight. She ate like 6 pieces. I'm like, no wonder she's still asleep. Let's see. Oh, okay, Tigers, that stinks. You said hit up. Oh shoot, I forgot the name. Hang on. What was oof, Time Lord? Okay, oof. The fried chicken. Oh, that's so funny, Captain Hug. That's so funny.
I don't want to add that because of
Okay.
yes, but
Okay. Okay, Tigers, we get the message. I know there's so many places that I mean, even Giant Eagle, our local grocery store, has good fried chicken. No turkey or ham? Oh, I got Mortius Draco is joining the server.
Draco. I could use a drive. No, I don't need to drive him.
Find him the emptiest farm feared and direct him that direction.
I will.
Oops. Oh, the website, Time Lord. Sorry, yes. So, heartlandcommunity.org. You said, oh, oops.
Okay, so I've got a question on my channel.
Yes.
What's the best way to start Farm Sim 19?
I would say you need it, obviously, one decent-sized field, small tractor, like a 150 horse tractor with a front loader, a harvester, obviously seeder and field tools, and then horses, and buy two horses a day, and start training each day. Start training those horses up, and you'll start making. Within 10 days, you'll be making a lot of money.
Okay.
But that's on. It depends. That's farm manager. So
Right. I mean, I would suggest if you're just starting out with the game, you probably want to do starting farmer, whatever it is.
yeah, if you've never played the game before, definitely starting farm is the best way to start.
Because that gives you all the equipment, or starting equipment and buildings and a couple of fields.
Right.
And then just work the fields. Obviously, do the tutorials first, because that helps.
Yep. Oh no, that's hey Mortius. No worries, man. That's what happens. You're fine. Because we still have a good 20 minutes that we'll be playing. So, or half an hour actually still. So. You're welcome, Time Lord. Sorry for the mess up. You're gonna rent a
make mistakes.
yeah. You're gonna rent a sports car, Jay Godwin. Sounds good to me, man. Get a Lambo. I love it. You said you use the easy G mode and then sell all the junk they give you. That's funny.
Just get a GTR for cheap and everywhere.
Okay, Tigris, you cannot go. See, that's what I was doing. When I was 13 and 14, I was playing video games all day, every day. And the electric guitar really changed that for me because I spent a lot more time than playing guitar than playing video games. And I would still say I probably play... Now, I play video games more now because I'm obviously streaming and stuff, but I still play video games. I still play guitar quite a bit, maybe like 3 to 5 hours a week or more. So, and I'm still learning. You know, the learning never stops. Okay, the live stream Time Lord is going to be, I believe the first Christmas service is, the Christmas Eve service starts at noon Eastern Standard Time, but the schedule should be on that website. They'll have a listing of when the services are. There's 4 services, so it's going to be Eastern Standard Time, but I think there's one at like noon, one at like 1:30, one at 3, and then one at like 4:30. I believe those are the times, but they might be a little bit different than that. So if you catch any of those, we'll be playing at the beginning of every single one. We'll be playing actually a lot of it. So that's so funny, J Goblin. Hey, have a good night, Hyaport. We'll see you next time, buddy. Thanks for being on board, buddy. You said I wish I had a place to set up my drum set. I am so rusty. You set up a brand new Ford GT. Your large frame screen. Yeah, I remember watching Jeremy Clarkson try to get into his Ford GT. I don't know how he did it, the GT40. I think if I was to get a supercar, my dream supercar would be like an 80s Corvette ZR1. I know it's a goofy car.
That's a supercar.
No, come on, man. 180 mile an hour top speed.
Yes,
0 to 60 in like 5 seconds. That's a supercar.
That's not a supercar. That's a muscle car. I know. Look, fast, low. You know, numbers don't.
Think about what was out at the time. If you compare the other supercars, I mean, you basically had a Lamborghini Countach and a couple different Porsches. I mean, and there were a couple Ferraris, and that was it. There really wasn't anything else.
I would take a Ferrari, to be honest.
I mean, they even consider the Acura NSX a supercar. Well, it is now Tank and Prey, but in the 80s, supercar was 150 plus.
The NSX is a supercar, though.
It is. It is a supercar. Like it is a supercar. It's a Japanese attempt at a supercar, basically.
Yeah, that's an awesome car.
It is an awesome car, and it's a supercar. Don't call a Corvette a supercar.
Yeah, they consider
Corvette is technically a supercar.
Yeah, they considered it a supercar, and it's
a super muscle as well.
Yeah, it is it is still a muscle car at its core, absolutely.
But it is technically a supercar.
Yeah,
because the insurance for America classes it also as a supercar.
Yep. In fact, I've even got books that have the ZR1 listed as a supercar.
I don't know how much you have left in you, but I'm full.
It's okay. 600. No big deal.
Prices are
in the game. The only tires that make a difference, Fireblade, are the crop protection tires. If you have crop destruction on and you put crop wheels on, you will not destroy your crop. Other than that, they're aesthetic. So having double tires does not make a difference to having single tires, big tires, anything. Hey, what's up, iRock? Ooh, he said I'm at work. Bye. Hey, we'll see you, man. 261. Have a good night, Captain Hook. We'll see you next time. So yes, the crop wheels do make a difference, but none of the other wheels make any difference. They're all the same.
Trying to see.
However, the wider the tires, the more damage they'll do to the crop. So if you have like double fat tires, they're going to smush up your crops pretty good.
But I never knew you could have double crop tires.
Some tractors have them, not all of them.
Some tractors, yeah, some tractors do have those.
Like my case.
Yeah, I'm using it because I have too much weight. I'm pulling 2 trailers, so I have too much weight when they're full.
Not much faster than I think maybe 120. My friend used to take. Hey, what's up? The infamous. Welcome aboard. Yes, the fastest I've ever been in a car is 115 miles an hour, and my friend's Honda. What was the car? It was their sport coupe, and it was scary. I was like, dude, he was a nuts driver. Like middle of the day in traffic, going 115 miles an hour down the freeway. I was like, dude, slow it down. Yeah.
And if the cops ever ask, I've never been that fast. You have no proof.
It means that I have to wait even longer to forget.
Yep.
Daddy!
The McLaren. I don't see. I think, like I said, once again, I'd like to. The reason why I like the Corvette is because I'm a big guy, and the Corvette fits comfortably. Big guys comfortably. It does. It's a pretty.
It's a soft guys friendly vehicle.
Yes, exactly.
Pushing guys friendly vehicle.
If you're a big guy, a Corvette's a great car because it's got a lot of leg room and stuff like that. So, no, it was not a Civic. It was the the Prelude, and it was a sport model of the Prelude, and it was fast. It wasn't like as fast as like a Corvette or something like that, but it was a fast car. But yeah, I can't even a Mustang. Like my friend used to have an 8-cylinder manual transmission Mustang, and she let me drive it a couple times, and I hated it because the seatbelt just cut into my neck. It's such a small car inside. I've got to have some room. So I don't know how I would fit in a Porsche. I've never driven a Porsche 911 before. I love the Porsche 911, but I don't know that I would be able to.
I've been in one way back. It was a 1964 model.
What year? 19 what?
1964.
Oh.
Left-hand drive in North Wales. So it was scary because the guy's taking back lanes at 60 miles an hour and he's sitting on the wrong side of the car.
Was it too small or was it decent sized inside?
It was okay because it's really a 2+2, so there's a lot of room for the people in the front. Just don't try and sit in the back.
Hold on a second, guys. What, honey, I'm in midstream. What do you need?
Yeah.
Is this something important, or is there like you're gonna whine? Yeah, I would like to have a 60s or 70s Porsche, like a 73, 75 Porsche 911, or even an 80s 911.
Look, give me a 2018 Civic Type R, and that's all I want to ask for.
Civic Type R, those are nice.
Or a 2018 Scat Pack. That's all I want in my life. Thank you.
A Mini Cooper, yeah, I don't think I would fit in a Mini, especially an original one. Okay, guys, I'm streaming right now. Talk to me after we're done.
I just want a Peel P50. Give me that, and I'm happy.
What?
Oh yes, the Peel P50. Oh
A
yes.
friend of mine had a Lotus Eloise.
No.
Now that is tiny. And UK version is stripped down. Yeah, it was manual crank windows and everything else.
You're talking about the original Mini Cooper? Sorry, I missed that.
No, a friend of mine had a Lotus Elise, which is incredibly light, 1600, but goes like a rocket.
Yeah, those Elises are
There's
really
no
cool.
weight on it, and they brought it over to the UK, the US, and they put air conditioning on it and everything else, and it's too much weight for the car now.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, the new Top Gear. Yeah, the new 135 on your way to work. Holy cow!
Okay.
Yeah, you'd kill yourself if you crashed on that, man. So 6'3". Oh, and you fit comfortably in the Mini. Now, is it a new Mini Cooper Leap Joker, or is it like an original Mini Cooper?
Garage lease, send that back. Yes. Okay.
Jacob, here's the thing.
That'd be awesome, Time Lord. Hopefully, we'll see you there, man.
They got the new Civic without the spoiler looks ugly. Like without the spoiler, it's just like. Ugh. But with the spoiler, yes, gimme. I want either a Civic Type R, the 2018, or just give me a 2018 Scat Pack.
Oseh, can you come here for a minute?
Where are you?
I am at a tractor at the sell point. I'm out of my tractor, so you can tap in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really do like the Type.
Can you try dumping this?
I like
it won't let me.
I like the old Type R, like the 90s Civic Type R. They weren't nearly as fast as the new one, but I really like that old style, like the hatchback style.
Tipside
You
grain
have
door.
to admit, you need
I mean, I guess the new one's a
Civic is
hatchback too,
beautiful.
but it's more of a
It is.
sedan.
But you have to admit it's beautiful.
Oh, it is beautiful. I do really think it's a great looking car. Even the non-R models are nice looking. So my friend just got one. I really like it.
Oh, lucky.
It's not letting you dump either, is it?
No.
A newer one. Okay, all right. Yeah, the new ones I think
just
have room. I think the old minis are really small inside. So
Double check.
I mean, the
oh, that's
first
cool.
one is-
Leap Joker.
Let's do a side tip.
Like I would either want a Civic Type R because they're cool and I would actually like drive it, or just want a 2018 Scat Pack because that's the basically everyday police car I use on the GTA 5 RP stuff.
I don't think I've ever seen a Civic police car, but in Europe that probably is a thing. In America they like big cars.
Well, but
Actually, nowadays in America it seems like all they use are the Rhinos.
20
Like
right? What?
the Rhinos, the SUVs.
Oh, that's the FBIUs.
Yeah. Here, almost all the police use rhinos.
The Ford Police.
It's you rarely see a
Ford
police car. They use the
that's really
Dodge
cool.
Charger too sometimes.
No, the most common cars: Ford Explorer, which is FBIU, which is Ford Police Interceptor Utility,
Yep.
or Dodge 2018, 16, or 14, basically.
Yeah,
That's all
right.
they use.
Yep.
Well, they used to
And
use
Tahoes too. You see
yeah,
Tahoes too.
Yep. We see the
Tahoes.
Tahoes a lot. Yeah, in Michigan.
There's an issue going on right now.
What's that?
Did you get the grains to drop or dump? Or is it still being messy and fuzzy?
Who, me?
Oseh.
Nope, it's still not going.
Well, right now at the port grain elevator, we can't dump anything. It just glitched and won't let you tip.
Try selling it at the next highest spot. See what happens. So Ford is really not making cars anymore. That's just crazy. I've heard that. That's pretty insane.
Yeah, they're
Well,
not
Chevy's
even
dropping a lot
making
of
cars
car
because
models too.
mostly
Yeah.
like
Central grain elevator or
Super gas.
restaurant?
The Scientist is
Merce-
a cool car.
Mercedes finally gonna make some like normal lines. Like they're gonna reduce the amount of models they have because they have like a E60
Okay, there we
whatever
go.
and like
I got it.
1 million of those. That they're gonna finally reduce. That they only have.
Yeah,
a
Dubai
couple
has
of
America
models, like
beaten cool
20
cars in
of them.
general.
That is really strange.
It's more by nature. Giants does not do conversions. The modders do conversions, but what's happening is people are converting stuff without permission from the original maker. That's what happened to that American map that I did, the American Outback map.
Pythagoras, yeah, basically what you just said. It's basically that FPIU.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, Dubai is pretty freaking rich, right? All right, what did you guys do? So it was you had to go to a different one.
No, I just went around turned the trailers.
Okay, this harvester still has 800 in it.
Okay.
One question, Arthur, do you still see CVPIs around your area? Sorry, Crown Vics. I'm just used
No,
to saying all of
never.
the-
But
I'm
don't
just
forget, I
used
live in a region where we use salt on our roads to keep the snow off, so cars only last like 10 years.
Okay.
Same.
No,
Yeah, they get
So-
they
so-
get rusty, and
yeah.
so they end up getting rid of them. So no,
I'm sorry that-
I haven't
And
seen a
it
Crown
also
Vic in
Yeah,
years.
you-
Chargers now. Dodge Chargers.
Yep, I see Dodge Chargers. Yep.
Yeah,
Tombstone, I don't believe has been released yet. I got to check on that, but I don't think so. I think it's still
There's also a
processing.
Michigan map coming out too.
Hey, Osa, can I go ahead and start for cultivating?
Yeah, can you swap over to the Fenton cultivator? I'm going to buy another cultivator now.
Okay.
By the way, sorry that I'm saying CVPI, FPA. I'm just used to saying that, because of people use stuff.
All right, I'm gonna move this over here.
If you just move that up, I'll take it to the.
Yeah, in fact, I'm the issue that I'm having, Tank X, is that because of the update, I can no longer play on Tombstone. So I can't do any more of that series until the map gets updated. So I'm kind of stuck right now because I want to play on Tombstone and I can't. I've done 2 episodes and then I'm just sitting on it. Hopefully we'll be able to continue that series soon, but I'm waiting for that to get done so I can do it. I'm going to keep the arms on for weight.
Just characters.
Yeah, I'm not. The thing I don't like about Ford is the interiors are always cramped inside. I don't know why that is, but every Ford that I've ever driven, I've always felt cramped inside. And it's funny because I get in that little stupid Kia Forte that I used to own, and that thing was huge inside. So anyway,
Talking about Kias, the Polish police just received some Kia Stingers, like the new sedan.
ooh,
Okay,
Like-
Feared, there's a
Yeah, they just
cultivator
received some of
down
those,
at the store. Can you pick that up with one of the case or the case?
that's
Yep,
funny.
I'm
Tully.
already on my way. I kind
They
of
just
thought
received
that was
some of
going to be a
those,
thing.
They just received some of those, full, like they're really cool. I really like those cars.
Yeah, the Stinger. Yeah, the Kia. I saw a Stinger yesterday. I was like, ooh, it's a white
Those are
one.
really nice.
The thing that Kia's got down, except for my car, which is the Soul, which is not super comfortable to drive long distance. That Kia Forte, as for such a small car, it had a lot of. They did a really good job making room inside. Like it's a very roomy car inside. So, I made in Europe now. Ah. What, Evelyn? No, get out.
Okay.
They are
we
made in
still have lots of money.
They're made in Europe now.
I'm happy.
You said, what if IKEA made a car? It would fall apart in a week. Swamp Police are... I'm not big on IKEA stuff. It seems to just kind of be cheaply made, which, of course, that's why it's so cheap to buy. But
I didn't grab the loader arm, so this is going to be fun.
Mr. Long, I have been hit by the train before. Not on purpose either. I got stuck on the gates, and then the train hit us.
No.
That was on the original multiplayer farm.
Yeah, everybody says that.
You said IKEA would make you build it. Yeah, there you go. Man, I had coffee about 2 hours ago. I need to brush my teeth. They are hurting at this point.
IKEA cars, you can pick them up on the lot, and before you drive away, they're in pieces.
Yep. That's
No,
right.
they'll come in flat packs. And you have to drive it home and assemble it yourself.
Kind of like the Yugo.
Oh, there you
And
go.
interestingly, the Bricklin was also brought to you by the Yugo was the same guy that brought the Bricklin to Canada and ruined it. Hey, thank you, David Smiley Patterson. You too, my friend. Merry Christmas.
Okay, 40,000.
All right. So there you go, Oseh. You gonna buy a washer? That's your
I
farm.
think
Do
I
whatever
might
you want, dude.
No, I've got enough money now, so I can think about that.
Yeah, IKEA does suck. I know. The Yugo was a good car in the winter. Yeah, actually, because it had small tires, like the real tall, narrow tires, it actually would handle the snow pretty well. But then the salt would get on it, and I had a friend that had one that was like 4 or 5 years old, and the bottom actually rusted out. He couldn't drive it anymore because the whole frame was falling apart. So they're just. There's probably still Yugos out there running, and I think there's actually a Yugo fan club now that if I remember right.
Yugo.
Yugo. IKEA would advertise it as a project car. That's so funny. Flat pack car. I got it. Speaking of project cars, I got to put my kids' beds together. I'm probably trying to do that tomorrow. They have bunk beds that I got them, and I need to put them together. 1980 Subaru Loyale station wagon. You couldn't kill those either. Those were, my brother-in-law had a Subaru Justy. That was a cool car. Real small car, but with the 4-wheel drive. It was pretty cool. The Yugo fan club has one member. It's the only remaining Yugo.
Do you need me to play?
Yeah, what if Walmart made a car, right?
Apple made a car.
That's so funny. The reflector thing on the back by the taillights is ugly. That's funny. Are we talking... What are you talking about, Jay Godwin? Are you talking about the Civic car? Taylor said, still going. Wow. Yep, we're almost done for the night. We got about 10 minutes left. If you want to... Fear, can you pop into the other farms and give them the 10-minute warning?
I could just do it in chat.
Oh, yeah, do it. Like, do it 2 or 3 times so people see it, because they may not... They may not notice.
Game, stop whining at me.
Did you reinstall it, Thomas?
Well, it's doing it. It's gonna take a long time because my internet is poop.
Oh, the Stinger.
So-
Okay. Yeah, the reflector. Yeah. I mean, my car is ugly. The Kia Soul is an ugly car. And what's funny is it's just so popular.
So isn't ugly. It's a nice car.
I like it. I love my car because it's got a lot of room. It's like half a minivan. But I think it's ugly. It's just a box. But I kind of like it. And it is super popular.
It's a nice car. Don't fall into mine.
That is hilarious, K-Tigers. He's plowing with a Subaru Justy.
I mean, I saw other vehicles doing plowing, so yeah.
Usually around here they use pickup trucks. I don't think I've ever seen a car doing a plow. Though I think I've seen old AMCs with plows on them, like the AMC, the Javelin. Not the Javelin. What's the car model?
Goblin.
Pacer. No, not a Goblin, not a
No, I
Pacer.
think I'm sure.
Just their standard model car. I can't remember what it's called. It was like their last model that they made. The Eagle, maybe? I don't know.
One thing, do you remember the do you know what the Fiat 126p is?
I know the Fiat 124, the 124 Spider. Yes, an Eagle.
know-
Yep, it's an Eagle. Not the Gremlin,
It-
no.
You know the small red Polish car that Tom Hanks received?
Okay.
No.
Okay, they got the 10-minute warning.
Basically a Fiat 500 but made in Poland. Like it's a different, but it's the basically the
Oh,
same
so it's like
thing.
the Polish version. Cool.
Yeah, and they base it in people put snowplows on that and use that
That's hilarious.
on like parking. I mean, I like on every week. I at least once when I go to school, come back from it, I see like a Dodge Ram pickup, like a very old one. It's so cool.
I'll tell you what, more by nature. It is cool, but honestly, the fun does wear off.
It's cool at the start, but
Plowing
then
snow is
kind
cool
of-
for the first month or two, and then it's like, get me the frick out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, go to Canada or Alaska because that's going to be the places where you're definitely going to have snow. Here in Ohio, it's like it comes and goes. We don't always have snow, so I think that the truck there, she's going to regret. But people like to drive trucks, but I'll tell you what. After having a minivan and driving trucks, I would definitely want a minivan over a truck. It's way more comfortable. You've got more leg room. You don't have that stupid hump between like at the front where so you can't move your feet around. Like it's the van like driving a minivan is kind of like driving a recliner. I've never been in an uncomfortable minivan. There's so much space. And they get decent mileage too. And they do well in the snow. You know, trucks can do well if they're 4-wheel drive, but if they're 2-wheel drive, it's a little bit scary to drive. So did I kick brick 64? I'm sorry, I missed you, kick brick. I apologize. We'll be on for about 6 more minutes.
6.
So
Oh,
what's up, Jelly Man? You pulled an IROC.
I need to buy me a sprayer. Washing thing.
Oh, I dropped a sprayer up here. It's still here.
Yeah, it's up at the it's up here.
No, I need the vehicle thing.
Oh, okay.
Like, we're thinking
That's
of
funny,
using-
Fireblade. No, I was a big SUV guy. I had a Jimmy, I had a Jeep Cherokee, and then I had, 3 kids moving on to 4, and I'm like, this is like not practical. We're out of room. I think what did it for me is we made a trip in my Jeep Cherokee to Kansas and had to pick my brother-in-law up and drop him off and then pick my friend Jeremy up and bring him back to Cleveland. And after like 15 hours in the Jeep, I was like, this is just not a great car to have for, long trips. So we bought a minivan, and after having that, I will never go back. I mean, the minivans are awesome. If I could afford one, I'd have one right now. So I love minivans. The only downside is, of course, they're not super fuel efficient compared to a car. So I'd rather have a car and a minivan, but someday I'll get another one. We're gonna have to with when Fleet moves here because we'll have 8 people that have to move around. So I'm gonna need an 8-passenger van.
One thing that I love about the USA police is the fact that unmarked vehicles are like it's so nice. I so love that idea.
Well, the unmarked cars, there aren't many of them, but we do see them.
I know
there.
there aren't many of them, but it's the best thing when I can actually go one in my GTA thing. Oh, it's so good, just being able to sneak around everybody. Nobody suspects a thing, then you light them up like, oh yes.
Yeah, they still. We're gonna be getting married in about a year and a half, Pirate Monkey. I said what?
It's like, well,
So yes, I would imagine that she's not going to stay in the UK once that happens.
more like 6 months.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, that is on Christmas Eve, Telly Monster. That's going to be Monday. So yeah. Well, that's true, Jay Godwin. What's up, Johnny?
Dad, I'm being the final boss in the Lord of Violence Mass.
Yes, Fleet is Simone. That's correct. Pirate Monkey. Yes, that's correct. You just
Oh,
made the
no.
connection. That's funny.
I just glitched the game. No. No. No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the second.
All right. Farm sim chat, Thomas.
Sorry. Haven't said anything. I just.
Yeah, that'd be a heck of a commute, right? We'll be married. She can stay in the UK. I'll stay here in the US. Quite a commute. She's asleep, Dema.
That's fine.
She's here, but she's asleep. Like passed out. It is the middle of the night, to be fair, there right now. It's about, I want to say 2 o'clock in the
2 a.m.
morning.
It's 2 a.m.
Yeah,
in
2 a.m..
the UK. It's 3 a.m. here in Poland.
And she got like 4 hours or 3 hours of sleep, so. I know. That's got, the Feared Fox is the dedicated command dude. Yeah, that's true, Taylor. However, you have to be careful when towing with a minivan. Just make sure you are really easy on the transmission and don't jam it, because you can wear those. I've actually blown a transmission on my Chevy Venture doing that. I was towing a pretty heavy trailer with logs on it, and after that, the transmission started slipping. So, yeah, that's right. For the time being, Bubba, that's right. You, there will be no pregnancies. Let's see. Oh, that's so funny, K-Tigris. Yeah. I think that's right, Jake. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I think that you have to with the unmarked cars here in America, I believe that they still have to have their lights on when, not their flashing lights, but they have to have headlights on and stuff when they're parked. I don't think we're allowed to speed trap without being able to see the cop. I could be wrong about that. But I think that that's considered entrapment in the United States, or at least in Ohio, they consider it entrapment. So you cannot have an unmarked car that just sits on the side of the road hidden like behind bushes. Part of the car has to be visible, and I believe they have to have their lights on, at least their parking lights on, or it's considered entrapment, and then the ticket is not valid. So, hey, what's up, XO? You have to have an opportunity to slow down. And honestly, in Ohio, most of the cops, if you try to slow down, they will usually not pull you over unless you're doing ridiculous, like you're going like 90 miles an hour in a 60, then they're going to pull you over. So, no, Jay Godwin, no. That will not be happening. It is U.S. wide. Okay, so they have to, if they have no lights on, it's considered entrapment. Yeah, so they have to do. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, so you and I had the same idea at the same time. Hang on, but let me finish this pass and I'll. Oseh, wait. You're gonna win this one, by the way, if we do go head to head.
Yeah, I've got about 60 horsepower on you.
Yep, and you know the crossovers you could get, like the one that I love is the Kia Sorento. That is a really nice crossover. You said, does Fleet remember me? Hopefully not. I don't think so. She's sound asleep, but maybe she does. Fleet actually has a photographic memory, so she remembers pretty much everything in detail. It's kind of a scary thing, because I'll say something and she'll be like, "That's not what you said before," and I'm like, "It's not," and then I will look back and, oh no, she's right. She remembers exactly everything. So your uncle was going 90 in a 70. I got a ticket one time for going 45 in a 25. And going my most recent ticket was going 62 in a 45. That was in my little blue car. My Kia Soul, I actually almost never even reached the speed limit because it's just so unaerodynamic.
Our chap I worked with, his sister was always getting off speeding tickets because she'd burst into tears. And then there's one night she calls him up and she says, "I think I'm going to get a ticket."
Yeah. Oh, they know when you're braking, but I think a lot of cops will.
And she said, "No, I was doing 90 on the highway and I was flashing the guy in front to get out of my way when the cop saw me."
Oh man.
Yeah.
No, like I said, one thing that's helped me not get as many speeding tickets is that I don't really speed anywhere anymore. If the speed limit on the freeway is like 70, I go 70 or 71. If it's 65, I go like 63. I'm sorry, like 66. I find that I never get in road rage incidents either, because I'm going too slow to get mad at people that are in my way, and usually I'm out of the way of other people. So
Now, the only people I get mad at are people who are passing trucks and slow down to 10 miles slower.
well, that
But
too,
if,
yeah,
if it's that big and scary, don't try and overtake it.
right. 90 and a 55. Oh my gosh, 105 and a 55. Oh man. It could be jail time. I think like 120 plus. It depends. It depends on the state. So,
Well,
Fleet is going to
in-
bring 2 of her dogs and a couple rabbits with her to the United States, and it's going to be expensive. We looked at that. It's actually.
yeah.
Hey, see you, Suburban.
In our five GTA 5, like it's based on Los Angeles, so we do with California laws, and our interpretation of them, like we have a couple of alterations. In our is basically over 100 miles per hour, and that's not on the highways. For example, it's just a industrial road, and you were clocked 100 miles per hour. That's felony speeding.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, but anything below that, you're just getting a hefty speeding.
Yeah, right. Hey, what's up, your boy? How you doing, my friend? Sadly,
You
your boy,
passed.
you pulled an IROC because, ladies and gentlemen, we might get her. We might get her a raccoon. We'll have to see. I'm going to be getting her a wedding first. That comes for that, like actually paying for the current animals that she has and the wedding, and getting her here. And honestly, probably the most expensive thing that we're going to be doing is the actual getting her the visa. The visa is pretty expensive.
You also need to get her a new computer.
We're working on that, but that's going to be a little bit too. So it's expensive. So anyway, your boy, sorry about this, but you pulled an IROC. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being part of the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed this. We had a lot of fun tonight. Got a lot done. Thanks again, once again, to Simone, who got me the server. She's obviously asleep, but this experience has been very good for the multiplayer. My computer is not lagging at all because we are using the dedicated server that she got me for my birthday. So yeah, Merry Christmas. We'll be on Sunday. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing Sunday yet, but we may do a catch-up on the ETS2 stream that we missed. But anyway, Merry Christmas,
You
everybody.
missed, everybody else was at it.
And we will see you guys on Sunday. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And we'll see you next time.